The China Report for Wednesday, March 20, 2013. China has aborted equivalent of U.S. population. Since 1971, doctors have performed 336 million abortions and 196 million sterilizations. They have also inserted 403 million intrauterine devices, a normal birth control procedure in the West but one that local officials often force on women in China. The numbers do not directly equate to missing births because some couples who violate the one-child rule have also had abortions or been sterilized, while intrauterine devices can be removed. The Chinese government has previously estimated that without restrictions, the country's 1.3 billion population would be 30% larger. In 40 years, China has aborted more babies than the entire population of the United States. China's property price is too high for more people. More Chinese residents find property prices too high and hard to accept even as the government rolls out extra measures to cool the housing market, a central bank survey showed. More than two-thirds of those surveyed, or 68%, said prices are too high, the highest percentage since the final quarter of 2011, the People's Bank of China said in a quarterly release today. More than a third, or 34.4%, said home prices will rise in the coming 3 months. In February, new home prices posted the broadest advance since December 2011. Falling out of love with China. Now that China is becoming a world power, it is beginning to recognize the importance of its global image and the need to enhance its soft power. It is tracking public opinion polls worldwide and investing huge amounts into expanding its global cultural footprint, external propaganda work and public diplomacy. Unfortunately for China, that's not enough. While pockets of positive views regarding China can be found around the world, public opinion varies. China's image ranges between mixed and poor. And the negative view is expanding. For almost a decade, European public opinion toward China has been the most negative in the world, but that is now matched in America and Asia. How will China change its world image going forward? China police accused Tibetan of killing wife. Chinese authorities have accused a Tibetan man of murdering his wife, in response to reports that she self-immolated in protest at Beijing's policies. An exile group in Radio Free Asia had reported that 30-year-old woman set fire to herself on March 13 on the main street of Ruogai County town in Aba County, Sichuan Province. More than 100 monks, nuns and lay people have self-immolated in the last 2 years. Tibet protests present a growing challenge to China's new leadership. China's global yuan push accelerating. China's push to make its currency, the yuan, a global reserve currency is accelerating. Only, this is China and China is more tortoise than rabbit, but like the fable, the rabbit does not win. HSBC Bank said Tuesday that it expects the country to enact various measures that will increase the yuan's use as a global trade currency, especially throughout China's Asian trading partners. HSBC's chief China economist said at a news conference on Monday that the time is right for China to speed up liberalization of its currency. China expects it to be fully convertible by 2015. Conditions have never been more favorable for capital account liberalization. This is the view of China Daily, which is the main government propaganda newspaper for international consumption. That's the China Report for today. Zaijian.